Harrison Jones with Harry's Holsters, and this is what I carry in my Lynx Defense pistol range bag. So as you guys can see, this bag is quite old. It's probably had this about 6-7 years. It's been used quite a bit. Here's what I keep in it. So normally, got my carry gun and my holster. Before you go into an indoor range, I'll often download this in my vehicle, throw it in the range bag. Often keep stuff in the holster. You can see all the dead skin cells because this is my carry gun. And if I've got something like the Staccato HD that I'm shooting at the range, I'll normally just lay stuff in here like this. So the gun's reasonably well protected. The mag well could scratch that up, but these are all working guns for me. I'm not going to care about a little nick or a scratch. They have products like their padded pistol pouch that you can put these guns in to make things more suitable for protection. But I'm going to put these guns to the side. Right here, I got a Taurus 856 Toro in the monocle, fun little gun to shoot. And I usually have my carry mag with carry ammo. I don't shoot this typically unless I'm specifically trying to burn carry ammo after like 6 months to check zero and everything. And then I usually keep some Federal HSTs, my carry ammo. If it's a revolver, I will keep some gold dots or some George Arms wad cutters in there just to top off after I'm clearing out that carry ammo, checking zero. Usually keep ammo in the middle to keep everything just kind of centered up. And as you guys can see, speed strip with defensive gold dots in there. Just good things to have in the bag. Also throw one of these up Lula marked with my initials in the bag. Just a good thing to have. And you can always also tie these off to a zipper. That's what I do sometimes. That's why I've got it set up this way if I just don't have room in the bag for it. Ear Pro and Eye Pro. So right now, this only holds Eye Pro or Ear Pro for me, but I keep a couple of foamies in the bottom of this Lynx Defense padded Ear Pro pouch. I really like this because of the outdoor range. It allows me access to these without having to, really dig into the bag. I feel weird digging into the bag at the counter. Another great thing about this is it attaches via a hook right here. So you can switch this from bag to bag. I've got multiple range bags that I use, and if I'm only shooting rifles or something, I always can visually tell whether I've got my Ear Pro with me, because if it's in this on the exterior of the bag, I don't have to dig in one of these pockets to see if I've forgotten my Ear Pro when I'm getting ready to go to the range. So in pockets, this is stuff that you need, but don't always use at the range. So Garmin chronograph, good to get the velocities of ammo, see how consistent stuff is, if it's fast enough for defensive use. Fix-It sticks. This is a lifesaver. Yep. So I've kind of got everything just thrown in there, but like I've got a hollow sun tool for adjusting red dots. This is an Allen key for a SIG Romeo X dot, and somewhere in here I've got the Allen key, see it right there, for the primary arms dot on the Toro, so I can adjust things there. And this is just a little setup right here, that clamshell I bought off Amazon, soft case. I keep some oil with a needle nose applicator. This is a very handy thing to have at the range. Some brushes for the revolvers and some spare t-shirt that I can apply oil with, clean carbon off, etc. This kit, I can do like 90% of what needs to be done to get a gun up and running at the range. I can't tell you how many times, wow, that was cheap, that just fell off. This is why you buy Lynx Defense instead of being made on Amazon right there. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to figure something out there. But in this other side, I carry shot timer. That's mostly if I'm using it at the outdoor range, it just lives in there. I've got my Gators Eye Pro, which I like wearing at the indoor range because they've got the transition style glasses, so they're clear, work really well. And then there's one other thing that I carry in here, if I can find it. Actually, I took it out, but one thing that I carry in this bag consistently is an AR-15 rifle rods that screw together. Just if I have a stuck case or anything else, really makes the time at the range easier. Doesn't happen often, but it's a low profile way to keep things squared away. So with this holster, got a clip on this side. This could damage the other gun, so always set it in like that. And then I've throw fix-it sticks, cleaning kit, the Garmin, all back in this pouch. Zip it up. Things just go in fairly simply. Drop that holster in there. Carry ammo, always keep that mag on top there where I can access, so when I get back to my truck, I can load up and make the gun hot. The padded pistol pouch. This doesn't get unhooked when I'm actually at the range, but just a really good way to keep your ear pro on. But you guys can see I keep a pretty minimal loadout unless I'm doing something specific. This is just kind of how I pack up and keep things packed for like those 30-minute indoor range sessions when you've got a few minutes. Again, had this product forever. Can't suggest the Lynx Defense pistol range bag enough if you're not trying to hold a lot. They've got their Concord and their Valkyrie if you're really trying to load out with like 3 or more guns.